Adam Silver is pushing the NFL. You're ready to go. NBA's ready to take over as Anthony Davis, the brow, has told the Pelicans management, you know what? I'm not staying here. Don't bother trying to sign me because I'm out. Go ahead and trade me for whatever you can get. I don't know, Guru. We saw this coming, obviously.
Oh, man. And the Guru always, I know people going, because when I say stuff, it's a little bit different. But I laid an egg last week, and this is what happened. I kept my mouth shut, but I want to say it again. That NFL versus NBA, the battle for viewers in LA is taking toll, buddy.
Oh, man, it is.
It is. You don't see the war.
You can see it online,
You
man.
don't see the war for viewer, for ownership of LA to be the number one event in LA. Is between the NFL versus the NBA. And that's what's going on. The fans are no real. I'm telling you, that's what's going on in the back end right now. LeBron came after the Rams and the Chargers, right? And the NBA needed something, so they brought the biggest star in the globe.
The big guns came out, man.
So LeBron came to LA. You know what I'm saying? So now the Rams, now coincidentally with so-called refs, are now going to the biggest sports spectacle in America.
Right. Thanks to the refs who turned out to be from L.A.
I'm not
a football expert.
Thanks, Raj.
He's a hell of a businessman.
I'll tell you what.
And then the funny thing is, right, so it's kind of weird. AD, because there was talks prior to this, and when AD's like, he don't know, he's not going to make a decision yet. It's going to basically let it play out, right? But after the NFL all of a sudden got the Rams, and you just said all that marketing money that's coming for those commercials. Hello. Hey, AD, all of a sudden, hold up. Hey, I'm not going to take this. I'm not going to resign no more. I want to be traded in the middle of the NFL Super Bowl media week coming up.
Right. He didn't have to do this now. He could have waited a week, and this still wouldn't be the biggest news.
Do you think, you know what's going on? This is the media capital that's about to take place for the NFL. And now the NBA just said, bow, NFL. Guess who got the top story right now?
Well, that's it. The only reason it's an L.A. story is because this is a New Orleans story, generally speaking, except that L.A. Bron has moved in with the Lakers, and when L.A. Bron comes to your team, comes to your city, he takes over. And like his people are Anthony Davis's people. His camp this week leaked to the press. Apparently, they got some problems with Walton. Yeah, your camp, King.
Hey.
I'm buying that it's his camp.
Didn't we say? I remember when LeBron made that decision. We were on this show, and
Yeah.
I said Luke Walton. Because there's always going to be something. He's not going to be the coach.
No.
I think we're here with our boy from Sportsman. I think it might have been Alex from Sportsman. Hey, we were like, well, Luke Walton, he's a good. I'm like, no. This is what LeBron does. We've seen this every time wherever he goes. This is not rocket science.
No.
What I'm saying is not opinion. He has data. He leaves evidence and trails, dude. Luke is not going to be there, and he's looking for a mega star. And LeBron is a power, like we were talking off air. The NBA right now is about two power brokers, man. It's like basically Microsoft and Apple and Google running the world. That's who runs the NBA right now. It's the Golden State power broken squad.
Right, the Warriors.
Yes, versus King James power broken team. So if you want to win a championship and you're a major shakeup piece, guess what? One of those two power brokers teams is going to be in effect. Just hence KD. Hence buddy, they're just the cousins. My first cousin right now, my favorite cousin.
Right. You're back to being your favorite cousin.
My real favorite cousin, man, DeMarcus. You know what I'm saying? DeMarcus Cousins, baby. But you see, when you see a major shakeup and breakup, you see those two major brokers, two major players that takes place. And right now, AD will be one of the most major breakup and shakeup. And you could see what's happening.
One of the top 5 players in basketball right now, Anthony Davis, currently this season averaging 29.3 points a game. He's got 4.4 assists and 13 rebounds a game. That is doing
at 25?
Doing real
25 years old, bro.
Yeah, man. Number 1 round pick of the 2012 NBA draft.
Hey,
now,
man.
what's interesting to me about this, Guru, is that he's turning down the Supermax contract. Now, the Supermax contract was created to allow these small market teams to be able to push like piles of money into the table and just like stay with us, and stay with the team. we've now had two guys this year be like, I'm not signing, you might as well trade me, with Kawhi going to Toronto, and now AD midseason as the Pelicans are falling apart because they got nothing going on right now. Saying, trade me, I'm done. Get me out of here. What can we get? So the Supermax not working the way the NBA would have hoped it would here. At the same time, leaving money on the table, Anthony Davis, I guess what you get, what $200 million, another 35 don't really matter from here to there. But is there any chance he goes
in taxes?
Yeah, is there any, because it depends on what state you're in, I guess. Is it any chance he goes anywhere other than the Lakers? Because here's what they got right now. The Oddsmakers are saying via Oddshark, they got the Lakers as the favorites, followed by the Celtics, the Pelicans, who are out, the Knicks, and the Sixers. Now, I say there's no way he goes to the Sixers because they would have to trade Ben Simmons, and I don't see that happening. I'd like to see him at the Knicks. We were talking off air. I think the Knicks can be a power broker here, especially they got some cap room. They got some young kids. They got Porzingis.
They got probably the worst owner.
Yes, they got probably the worst owner. That's true. They got a great coach.
Nah, he's not a great coach.
They got Fizdale?
He's not a great coach.
You don't like him?
You call him a great coach?
I think he's a great coach.
Nah,
Take that for data.
I'm just saying, he's a pretty good.
They're not gonna rook us.
If nothing else,
Explain it to me.
I like him.
Explain it to me.
But they got a good coach there. I think that the Knicks. I would love the Knicks. I'm a Sixers fan. I want the Sixers to beat the Knicks every time. But I love when the Knicks are a real team. You know what I mean? I love when New York's a powerhouse.
No,
you think he can go there?
No, because even if you say with Kyrie, like those guys, dude, they're not the alpha you need to win a championship. Obviously, when they had their own team, they didn't accomplish that. Their game don't translate into making others better to win a chip. That's not their game. So in this model right now, in this system of the two power brokers in the NBA, if he don't go to either one and he can't go to the other, so there's only one left. That's why this is an easy decision. There's only one left. Wherever else he goes, it's going to be the same situation he will be in. He's going to be losing either to LeBron or he's going to be losing to Golden State. He's going to be in the same damn situation why he left New Orleans.
So I would think the other power broker then that we haven't talked about really is the Celtics. Danny Ainge is a power broker in the NBA, and the Celtics have a bunch of great assets to be able to trade to the Pelicans. The Pelicans actually would do the best if they were to hang out and hopefully get something from the Celtics.
And I don't think Danny Ainge is a power broker. He's not a Pat Riley. Danny Ainge is not a power broker. Danny Ainge is a great personnel. He's a great GM. He's not a power broker. I'm talking about a power broker is having a relationship with the assets itself. Do you have that relationship?
No, because he's fucking cold.
He's not. He don't have a relationship.
No.
Pat Riley had a relationship with D. Wade.
Yeah.
And that gave the power broker with LeBron James. Like, that's the power broker. That's Steve Kerr. That's Green and Curry and those guys. It's different. And if AD, from what he's talking about, legacy, because the only legacy you're going to have is either you're going to be in a Warrior or you're going to be in L.A.
That's what he said. He said instead of the money, he wanted to leave a legacy. It was more important for his legacy, which has to mean championships, right?
Exactly.
It has to mean rings.
There's only two teams in the NBA that's within the next 5 to 6 years. It wasn't been a 6 years run now. That goes to the championship. One guy versus so if you want to go to the championship, you're going to be either in one guy or the other.
I actually also agree with you, Guru. I don't think that Anthony Davis is the star player you build around. I think Anthony Davis is the second star that can help get you to the finals and get you to a championship, but you got to have that number one before you bring Davis on. I think Kyrie's the same way. Although maybe together they could do something. That's the kind of, there could be some synergy to make a run.
They might still be missing that 1/3.
So if you're the Lakers, what do you give up? Anything? Does it matter?
Come on, man. Dude, this is LeBron,
Lonzo,
man.
Hart,
Dude,
Ingram. Is there anybody sacred?
This is the dawn, This is Don. Because not only that, the Don have it. Don James have everything in place. He has
James.
the money.
He's not even the king anymore.
He's the Don.
He's the Don.
The Don of the NBA, dude. Because
Godfather.
he has the guy who's making the contractual agreement on this part of his team as the Don.
So you're telling me.
How much more could you want? He could tell him, hey, look, turn down the Supermax. Dude, because you know why? You're going to be with the Dawn, and we're going to make that otherwise. Don't worry, we're going to make a movie together. We'll take care of that, too. We'll take care of that other $50 million.
You think
We
he's in
gonna
there
do
like,
that.
hey, AD, listen, I know we can't give you the Supermax, but you want to be in Space Jam too?
AD, guess what?
There's royalties.
Exactly.
Oh,
right.
that's
You could
cold.
be making more money when you're 70, 80, but guess what?
Oh, that's cold.
That's what, hey, when that max contract is done, it's done. I'm telling you, LeBron, it's a dawn.
LeBron's going to make AD an offer he can't refuse. We're going to see.
He already did.
We're gonna
AD
see him
could
in
have
LA.
signed with any agent in the world. Why did he have to sign someone that has relationship with LeBron's company?
That one right there made me the greatest player of all time.
I'm just saying.
After he signed AD, he might be.
That's right.
That one right there made me the greatest player of all time.
All right, so Guru, let's get back to the NFL because even though the NBA is trying to steal their show, this really